The Simpsons mini-season has been leaked early. Yeah, nearly the entire season has been leaked a week beforehand. Fortnite pulls this like every single new season. But today, we're checking out everything we know so far about the Simpsons season, including the Battle Pass, nearly all of the skins, the map, and more. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first of all, this is our brand new key art. If you don't know what the key art is, it's the main screen you see when you like load up Fortnite. And you can see it on your screen right now. There's a lot on the screen, so I'm going to really quickly go left to right. So first of all, top left corner, we can see Hope gliding down with some contrail. I'm pretty sure those are some donuts. And that pink liquid is like the sprinkles that are on top of the donut. We can also see the donut falling from the sky on top. I'll get to that later. Plus, we have the battle bus, and you can see the battle bus has like a red balloon. This is actually a Duff balloon. Battle bus is going like a Duff. If you don't know what Duff is, it's a beer company in The Simpsons. The battle bus is going to be promoting alcohol to little children. That's going to be lovely. You might also notice by looking around at the entire image, the whole map is cel shaded. Nearly every single thing is cel shaded, besides a few things, if you have a look. Next, going down, we can see a donut crash into Moe's tavern, and we can see Moe there himself. I'm surprised they're putting a proper bar into Fortnite, but interesting. Then next to Moe, we'd see a remix of Peely. Yeah, this is Peely in the Simpsons style. So you can see he looks very glorious, especially his eyes. He's also holding the Thunder shotgun. That was a shotgun that got added back in Chapter 4, Season 1, and it's not cel-shaded. So some things won't be cel-shaded in the season, but I'm guessing everything new that's related to Simpsons will be. Next up, we have Homer himself. Looks very lovely. Probably one of the better looking skins out of all of them. And you can see he's holding this weird TV remote with that purple crystal. A lot of people are speculating that the purple crystal relates to like the 0 point shard. If you don't know, there's like the zero at the start of this, like this chapter, a 0 point shard flew past us and like the end of the remix event, crashed into the island. That's what the whole like lore has been circulating around. I'm guessing this remote controls the donuts, so it's trying to be like a junk rift. I'm guessing you use the remote, you summon in a donut, it falls down, hits the ground. It's just a re-standard junk rift. Plus we can see Homer here himself, looks very nice. Plus he's holding a hammer. No clue what this is for. Could be a melee item, could be something related to builds, but my bet is it's just his pickaxe. Then, of course, in the background, you can see this little dirt bird thing at the bottom. Plus, you can see the nuclear power plant. That will be one of the POIs on the map. It's actually going to be a pretty sick POI. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty close to Steamy stats. Then after that, we have the little Springfield side. And then we have Bart. Bart actually tells us a lot of stuff, just by looking at him. One, all the kid characters will be in Mets. We see this later on with Lisa. Both of them are in that little Mets. He's also holding a Quickie Mart shake, so I'm guessing that's going to be like a consumable. My bet is to give you like shield and like speed boost. But he's on a skateboard. My bet that is probably movement. You can also see like the town hall in the background too. Then we got Marge. Marge looks like Marge. There's not much you can say. Plus she's holding a vacuum cleaner. This is either a pickaxe, putting out there, that's a bit sexist giving her a vacuum cleaner, or it's a melee item. I'm hoping it's a melee item, as we always get like one melee item a season, because the little kids love to use them, like plus me too. So yeah, it's either a pickaxe or a melee item. Then after that, we see the classic Simpsons car. I wonder if this is going to be like an actual, just its own vehicle, like the Snoop Dogg's car, or it's going to be a car stand. It's probably going to be the second option, but it might be the first. It's guaranteed to be the second, I can bet you that. And we can also see Scratchy in that car. If you don't know, Itchy and Scratchy. I'm pretty sure that's Scratchy, but probably going to get both of them as skins. Plus we can see two Meowstles there too. Above them, we can see Lisa, and you can see she's in a Met too. Hers looks a bit more futuristic than Bart's, and she's also holding her... What instrument's that? Her instrument fin. You can see it on your screen right now. Basically, my bet is that's probably going to work like the boombox. It like destroys builds around it and maybe does damage or something. Or it might just be a pickaxe. And above that, we can see Ned Flanders gliding down on his mustache. I'm guessing that's meant to be his mustache. Otherwise, he's gliding in on a baguette. Can be either of those two. Guessing it's his mustache, but Ned generally looks pretty nice. Above that, we see our Can and Krotos glider with Jonesy gliding down on it. This glider will actually be free. We're pretty sure it's going to be free. My bet is going to be for attending like the live event that I'll talk about later. Then we have this remix, like fish sticks in. Basically, it's fish stick combined with those fish that get infected by like the power plant, which gives them like 3 eyes, as you can see. Generally, he looks pretty nice. He's like a hazard waste suit, and he's also holding the star. Then after that, you can also see Krusty in the background. I'm guessing it's probably going to be another skid, and he's actually at Birdie Mart. So that is probably going to be a new POI, like all around the map, like how Bird is right now. Kind of like a combination of the Cream Mart and the Bird Mart. Plus, you can see in the background that there's like some donuts too, plus some donuts falling from the sky too. So yeah, that's everything we can see in the key art. Now, let's move over to the map. Oh yeah, one quick thing. I forgot to mention the Battle Pass skins, like I said before. The leaked Battle Pass skins are the Peely, Homer, Marge, Fish Zip, like combination, and Ned Flanders. The order of the Battle Pass is probably going to be Homer at tier 100, Peely being the second skin, Marge being the third, and maybe like Ned's tier 1. That's probably my guess. But yeah, those are our Battle Pass skins, if you are wondering. Alright, now for the map. By the way, keep in mind this map is unfinished. So we don't know exactly if this is going to be our final map. The first thing you might notice is, yeah, the map is the size of like a reload map. Unless this thing's like really wide, and we're just looking at it, because it looks like the size of a reload map. So we can actually see a ton of POIs on this map. I'm going to try and take a guess of what all of them are. So starting left to right, as always, top to bottom, with this little farm POI, I have no clue what that is. No clue yet. Then we get this like summer camp. I'm guessing that's a summer camp with a little like river next to it. It also says like weird like desert like orangey part right here. I have no clue what that is. And then we have the power plant. That's a pretty obvious one. Then we have this little part that like goes off the island. It's like its own little island joint up. Yeah, I have no clue what that's meant to be. It looks like some like coloured houses or trees maybe. Then going down, that underneath is like Burns Manor. You can see right under the power plant. Then going left, we can see there's a bunch of these houses. I'm guessing this is where the Simpsons house is going to be. Same with like Ned Flanders and a few other like more well-known Simpsons characters. There's just like a little desert house thing here. I have no clue what that is. I'm pretty sure that's a desert or something. Then going down with this like black thing down here. I can't tell if that's a POI or just a weird landmark. We also have this like white building. This might be like, is there a lab in Simpsons? There might be a lab. I cannot tell what like half of these are. Then we have like the town hall, town center. You can see, I think that front one is the furthest north is the town hall, and the one in the bottom right corner is like one of those birdie marks. Then we have another group of houses at the bottom and another group of houses on the side. Yeah, I can barely tell what this map is meant to be, but it's really going to be interesting as this is rumored to just have 100 players on this small of a map. But it is unfinished, so it will definitely look better. But yeah, I'm hoping it gets changed and maybe gets widened ever so slightly. But yeah, you might also be wondering, how the hell do we get to this map? We go from like this Halloween mayhem with like Ghostface and what's another horror collab? Oh yeah, the Drabber, to the Simpsons map. Well, that's actually the live event that we'll go to now. We can actually, we'll see it in game. So there actually is a teaser in game right now for the Simpsons season. You can see on the very edge of the map, so top left, you can actually find this little sapling right here, and you can see it's cell shaded. It's also indestructible too, and it has a collision hitbox. Well, if you're wondering what this is going to be, well, this is actually going to grow into Bart's treehouse. There's like some late stages of this tree growing, and it will slowly get bigger, finally up to the treehouse. So you'll see that on your like screen right now, like the footage of each of them. And basically, this is where the end of season live event is going to start, or it's going to involve this part. As you can see, looking around the area, it's really flat, meaning that they can easily like add assets or move them around. So yeah, that's everything we know about the Simpsons season so far, at least. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, bye. So sadly for you guys, this actually is not a goodbye, as I forgot to show one thing. Basically, if you saw in the treehouse before, there was a TV. On this TV, there will be like a bunch of images that will be shown. So here's an image of all of them compiled right now. maybe the bottom right image isn't there, but you should probably still do that. So you can see all the images are basically just of Simpsons memes, nearly every single one of them, besides the top left one, that a lot of people are guessing is the Dark Presence. It seems to be some sort of like shadow thing that has like some eyes, like 4 eyes. It looks like a snake. Like, I can see the head of like a snake or a dragon. I feel like it's a dragon because of like the Japanese theming. So, yeah, that might be our Dark Presence. Or you might be like a collab. I really hope it's not a collab. If it gets revealed that it's Mr. Burns, I'm going to be really annoyed. And probably blow up an orphanage or two. So, yeah, that is actually everything that we know so far about the Simpsons season. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.